Hello people, Jugglet here, and yes, I'm playing against a nearly 400 team. But the main reason I want to show you this video is because sometimes I do lose, and I lose hard, and this is going to be one of those examples. I'm just going to talk over this. I'm not talking live. This is me after the game's already happened, because I separately record the audio anyway. But yeah, I'm going to go through where I could have done something better as it happens. And just basically show that, you know, you don't win them all even if you just see like a YouTuber smashing every single game. It doesn't always happen that way. So I actually get a really nice early hit, and I did a nice mind game there, which is really good. And I know there's 2 survivors here, so I expect to find the second one, which is how I'd normally play this. I don't want to change my playstyle just because of the P100. Also, these survivors, there was one with 6,500 hours. There was one with like 3,000 hours, so in total there was I think in total there was around 15,000 hours between the 4 of them, and it's clearly a survivor with friends. Just you can tell by the names at least, and just the way they play. But it's an interesting game. So there's the first Tinkerer proc, which is expected. I didn't put much pressure on early game. I managed to get a nice early hit, but that's not good enough. And they've just left the loop altogether there, and I was hoping there's going to be a second person just sat on the gen and would get caught off by Tinkerer, but that didn't happen, obviously. I also don't want to edit this one too much either, because there's another Tinkerer. Because I want to show how quickly gens can go even when you are applying pressure. I took a swing there, and I think it's the right decision because I wanted the pallet to go down or get a hit, and they had to do that or that. That was the 2 options, so I got rid of the pallet early game. I always think in these kind of games, I have got a chance as long as the pallets do get broken early game, and I can like do better in the late game. So the right decision again, free dropping against an Oni straight away. And if you've got a good team who can crank out the gens, you're going to win the game. That's why Oni will never be an S tier killer, because against good comms, good teams who pre-drop and know how to sort out the pallets properly, you'll never get a first hit. I'm lucky that I even got a first hit so early. I was hoping she'd throw that, but she's playing quite ballsy, and I think they know that they've got me on the ropes. I managed to fake a little mind game there with the red stain hide. Also, I've wasted claustrophobia, which is when it blocks all vault locations. I could have used Tinker a bit better. And there's my first down, and to be honest with you, I nearly missed it. I actually nearly missed that first down. And I know that I'm on the ropes here because there's at least another 2 gens which are nearly popping. That was a very, very nice spin. I don't mind showing me losing, like, it does happen. Because I think people seem to think it doesn't. Another gen's gone off, and I've got pressure on 2 survivors here, and there's gens still popping off. And because I've got Bitter Murmur, I can see the aura of them there, and I thought they were actually going to go through the middle, but they didn't. So a lot of it is just down to 50-50 bad luck, but a lot of it's skill. Like there, I completely mistimed a flick. Even though that survivor wasn't there, if they were, I would have missed it, and that's just down to me, lack of skill. Right there again. So I've completely wasted my power, really. Or maybe not, because I've got 1 on the ground. I've wasted people's time, and I've put pressure in areas which, you know, you'd be able to gain something out of it, but this hasn't really been the case. And there's the Tinkerer for the 4th gen. So we're at about 3.5 minutes, and 4 gens are nearly done. So this is the kind of pressure when you're going against a team with a lot of 1,000 hours, and they are playing to win. Again, gen rushing isn't a thing, but these are efficient on gens. So this was, I knew right now I had to get a few downs with power or potentially face camp and hopefully get a hook trade. Not a hook swap, because you can't do that anymore, but like a hook trade. Again, I'm just focusing on getting my power and getting rid of as many pallets as possible for the end game, because that's all I've got my chance to win. Because I do want to win. That's always what I want to do. She's done well there. And look how brave they've been with the pallet. She's managed to just about get that last... Oh, she actually didn't get that. I thought she was going to get that, but there we go. That's the save I was going to talk about. Flashbang. The reason why I picked up straight away is because I didn't want someone to rush in for the pallet save. I was not expecting a flashbang against this team at all. And there's the 5th and final gen at 70%. So I know I've got my power. I've got 2 over here injured. There's no gens to work on. I just need to go straight over here and hopefully catch them off guard. But I'm not going to, because they're talking. That's what comms does. I'm going to fake this way. Managed to get her with a fake, which is quite nice. But I'm in a really bad situation. The only thing I can do now is hook her on this hook next to the gen, kick the gen, and hope that it digresses enough for me to get some more pressure. Because again, I've lost my power. Maybe the right decision might have been to continue chasing. I didn't realise there was 2 survivors here, but it is what it is. They're healing up in the corner. They know I can't go to them and get them while they're healing because that person's going to save. So I'm in a really tough situation. So I've basically got to like proxy camp. It's all I can do right now and hope I can get an early hit on someone before they get the save, which will give me almost my power. Not quite, but almost. And don't forget, Oni's power does slowly charge over the course of the game. But in this situation, I need a hit. I cannot just let it charge up. There's no point in leaving this area because this is the only gem that's got mega progress on it. Because don't forget, I'm only 5 minutes into a game now, and this gen's nearly done. There might be someone in the background working on the far corner gen. She's just tapped it. It's the right decision to make. I need to catch her off guard, which I have done here, so I can get that hit on her. And I only just make the hit. I'm very lucky that connected. It's like a pixel connected. So I've got 3 survivors here, and I've got to play out my skin to get this. And unfortunately, I'm not playing that well. I can blame the survivors being good, or I can blame myself being bad. It's a mixture of the two. The survivors were good survivors. You have to hold loops. I do pull off a very, very nice flick there. Is it going to be enough to win this game? Probably not. But I do think it's good to show people, you know, losing and like learning from it. This girl here, I thought I could get with her down. She dead-harded. Nobody ever runs dead-hard anymore, and I just wasn't expecting it. I was hoping I might be able to catch a pixel on her. Did not happen. Again, kick this gen. That's all I can do, and just hope that they come in for the trade. We've got blood like everywhere, so we're in a good position to get our power back. But I'm also very aware there's that corner gen, which one person I've not seen in a while. I know they're going to be working on it. So what do? Do I go for this one, or do I try and hope I can go for the other one and get my Tinkerer value? Because it's going to proc soon. I know it is. But yeah, we know there's another 2 people healing somewhere as well, because good players will heal against an Oni. It's the best thing to do, and they'll heal in a corner of what's useless to you. There's a failed skill check. And it's probably an intentional one. They probably intentionally failed that skill check, because they'll have 2 people on the other gen once I go over here. She was just there, and right now, this is my biggest mistake. I pushed forward instead of just letting my weapon do the work. Again, all I can do now is go straight back to the hook, because this gen isn't even at 70% yet, because it's not proc Tinkerer. Go back over to here, but I know one of these is going to get lost. I've not got a free gen. I'm in a bad spot. All I can do is hope I catch one of these off guard. There's the other Tinkerer. Almost make that flick, just a little bit touch more. You got to be really careful when there's obstacles like the barrels near me, because if I flick too hard, I'll hit one of them and just bounce off it. And I flick too little in that situation. Right there, I was hoping she'd come around this side. She did not. It is what it is. That's a 50-50 lost. And that's a waste of my power. All I've done is use it to traverse the map. That's literally it. So I'll kick this, but it's going to be to no avail, because the other gen's nearly done anyway. But right now, I'm in a really bad spot. It goes to show that the gens can go really quick. There's an adrenaline pop as well, and that is Bitter Murmur. Show me where this survivor is. Just left me a little bit of blood there as well. I know there's enough blood on the map to get my power back. It's quite funny there. I actually thought I was going to make the connection. So it's a good fake, really. And she's got a safe pallet there, so... Really, really well-timed pallet throw. Really ballsy as well. If you are any of these survivors and you do manage to see this video, you're very good players, by the way. But sometimes you have games like this. And a lot of people say, oh, P100 means nothing. Well, I go off things like hours, and hours played means something to me. If you've got quite a few thousand hours, you're going to be half decent at the game, or have some knowledge of the game. So I've got my power back now, and I know this gate's nearby, and they're going to be working on it, so all I can do... I can't break pallets at the moment. I'm going to have to, like, try and cut people off. She's in a complete dead zone. So she's down, and then I've realised the door's obviously going to be getting worked on. Which it is. And all I can do is go for the next person. This, right now, is my biggest mistake. I've got half my power left. There's 2 survivors left. I always assume that people got unbreakable, and I've picked them up instead of going for the next 2. I could have potentially won this if I'd got a little bit lucky with who had downed, and if I'd picked up the right people first, because you'll see in the end game who has unbreakable, and I was kind of right to pick someone up, but look how quick the other guys have healed. I've got my power back again. That person has been unhooked or self-unhooked, I can't remember, but yeah, right now I'm just... I think that's literally GG now, and that's the game. But I'm not just going to show you this video, I'll show you another one as well where I actually do kill some people. I just figured it'd be kind of cool to like go over my gameplay and why I make certain decisions and why certain things happen. And I'd rather be transparent that not every game I play I win, because I don't. But yeah, these were really good survivors and they were really efficient on the gens. GG. Okay, so in this game, it's a similar setup and a very similar map. This was a hard game, again, against some really good survivors. Enjoy the gameplay. Well, I can see at least 2. I think 3, actually. God, seriously, corn blindness sucks. I'm also running Shadowborn, which I've been... I mean, I do run it quite often, but not when I'm doing, like, build showcases. It's just kind of, like, I like it. It just looks cleaner. We've got 3 in this corner, perfect. One of them must have distortion on, which is a bit annoying for lethal, but it's okay because I'm not running a full or reading. Hi there, Nick Cage. I really, really, really want to get rid of this pallet as quick as possible. Oof, I thought I'd make that. Maybe a pixel away. Damn, that's frustrating. I hope he throws it this time. He knows he doesn't want to give me that first hit. He's still not thrown it. That's okay. Bloodlust, he'll have to throw it now. That's good. I don't mind getting stunned. That pallet is an absolute annoying pallet, so this is now a good little area. I'll make a hit here regardless because there's nothing now. I've turned that into a nice little dead zone. Okie dokie. First hit relatively early, it's not so bad. I've got a feeling at least 1 or maybe 2 gens will go soon. That is not a safe pallet, we do not break that pallet. He's gonna get another loop out of it. Just keep following it. Yeah, he knows not to stick it. There's Tinkerer. We'll just keep following around. And now he's going down no matter what. I might try and go for a hit on someone else as well, because I want to get some Tinkerer value. I don't think I'm going to like get to the gen in time, but even if I can get a nice hit on someone, it'll give me my power. Here we go. Perfect. The double Ada combo. We like to see it. You know what? I'm going to use my power. She's healthy. I'm going to go for her. Oh, this is not a safe area. Nice. That's another Tinkerer. We're actually going to use our power again and keep going. Try and get this one. Ooh, very nice movement. She absolutely completely dodged the swing. I like that. Gotta watch out for her. Damn. I really thought she'd double back. She's left the loop altogether. That's interesting. Kind of questionable, I think. Might be able to fake this. Nice. Perfect little flick there. Get him on a hook. And a hook for you. They might be trying to get her up. Yeah, there's someone here. Nick Cage, the bane of my life. We continue with her and hope she throws down this pallet. Oh, she's got a really, really nice combo here. She's not going to need to throw this pallet for a while. She's really, really safe. Yeah, she can make this loop as well. I'm going to have to leave this tile altogether because this is a horrible combination. Should have enough here to get my power back. Maybe. Okay, they're healing up over here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We'll get the power back and go for the M1 on someone if we can. I've got 2 over here. I'm going to fake this way. Hello there. In a nice little dead zone. Let's get her down. Get her on a hook. And a hook for you. Okay. Someone was heading towards the shack as well. I did see them in the corner of my eye, so hopefully we can cut them off. Although they may have left. Okay, that's Tinkerer. Let's go for that. We need to get value out of these perks. And Tinkerer is very, very strong on Oni. Is that another Tinkerer? They'll make this? They do not make this. She's ballsy. She's playing really well with this tile. I need to leave her alone. Oof. That was terrible. Again, if I overswing there, that's going to cause some problems. Okay, that was nice. Not as strong a looper as the other one. Let's get her on a hook. Okay. Oh, we have a sabotager, and damn it, she's made it. That's frustrating. Okay, I can make this hook anyway, it's fine. But we have got another Tinkerer procced. Oh, man. There's plenty of blood over here. Maybe I can get my pal back and get over there. You know what? No, screw it. I'm going to stay on this tile, because she's near the hook anyway. She knows what she's doing with this. A window and a bloody pallet. Quite a long pallet as well. Okay, we're going to let this one die on hook because we've got two, well, popped off on our Tinkerer, so we're basically on one gen near enough. She's still working on this gen. That must be on like 80%. Yeah, we're almost on one gen. Awesome. This is going to get a bit sweaty. Someone's coming in for the rescue. This should hopefully make them back off a little bit. Can I catch them off this way? I cannot. Did not want to swing there. Right, we're on one gen. I knew that gen was going to go anyway. I've had my use out of it with Tinkerer, but... Nice. Okay, this is good. She's going to get the save here. I messed up. I should have gone for the power there. It's okay. Damn it. Way overflicked that. I wouldn't have even made it if I never connected it right. God, this is frustrating. Power's gone. We have got some use out of it there. We've managed to put some pressure on them. Aha! Thought I'd catch you off guard there. You were going to go for the Sabo, weren't you? Right, let's get her on a hook. And a hook for you. Okay, we'll put this girl on there, the hook she saboed earlier. Cruel, cruel irony. Do you know what? I've only got 5 hooks? 6 hooks, and we're on one gen. I've not actually played that well, to be quite honest with you. I thought I was putting some pressure on. The other two are resetting. So I'm going to try and figure out where they are. Can't hear them anyway, so they must be further away. Aha, I see a massive pool of blood. Right. Get the power back, cut them off. Oh, this is not a safe rock, Mr. Cage. Where's the other one gone? Right, I think we can make this. Nice. Even less safe rock. Nice, she's got the save there, fair play. Did not really want you, but that's fine. Where is the other one? Okay, she's going to hopefully vault that way now, faked it, perfect. Awesome. Oh, she went for the save. I don't think she should have done that. I get her here. Oh my god, that was terrible. I want her as well because one of these aiders is on death hook. Or is it this one? I can't remember. Another Sabo. Great. That's becoming predictable. And a hook for you. Oh, okay, it was that one who was on death hook. I forgot. Like, when I see like 2 of the same character, I just completely like forget who's who. Or who I've hooked. Almost got the power back. Couple more. One more. Okay, awesome. We ignore that pallet because it's not that safe. Okay. Probably seems silly kicking that, but like, there's only 3 people left and one of them's mending, and this one's like on its own in the middle of nowhere. Oof, damn, she hugs those bloody corners so tight. Fair play to her, she's good. Nice little fake. Let's go on a hook. Perfect. And a hook for you. Right. Got our power back. One of them is going to be preoccupied saving the other one. Please throw this pallet. It's been the bane of my life. Absolutely excellent. I'm so glad to get rid of that piece of wood. That's the difference between survivors. The other one was holding it so well. She could have got at least 1 or 2 turns out of that and just threw it instead. I'm going to go for the Nick Cage. Would they go to the jungle gym? They did not. Aha, okay. Where is Mr. Cage? He's put himself in a really unsafe spot to make this nice. Okay, let's get this guy on a hook. Okie dokie. Oh man. You are an absolute nightmare. I can make it to this one. No, I can't. She's... Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Right, he's going to have to get left on the ground. Foul's back. Awesome. I've actually got some progress on that gen. Mr. Cage is still on the ground, which is what we like to see. Oh my god, that was close. You're going to throw that. Okay, you run out of ballsiness. Very good player, though. Very, very good player. Got some serious use out of the pallets. She's off guard. Nice. She's out of the game now, I think. And a hook for you. Okay, yeah, it was both aiders on death hook, so I was kind of half right with what I was saying. Get our pal back and kick this. God damn, she's good. Frustrating. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay, so what did I learn from these two games? Well, I think comms make a massive difference, but everyone knows that already. And also, the person in this game called L was a very, very strong looper. And I think if all 4 of those players were as skilled as L was, then I definitely would have lost this game. And again, I'm not running gen slowdown, which makes a massive difference. Obviously, I play to have fun. I don't really play just to, like, have gen defense. I like aura reading and being able to, like, get some flicks and stuff. And I was hoping to get a Blood Warden play, but that game just ended up being sweaty than it needed to be. And it was a good game, though. I do enjoy games like that. And again, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and other YouTube things. At least 41.7% of you aren't subscribed, so I'd appreciate if you did.